Hi everyone, hope you're all having a great day. Just thought I'd give you another penny result video. And as I mentioned in our previous video, this is a box that we had done back in January. In fact, it was on January 2nd that we weren't able to shoot a video for. But after this video here, we'll be all caught up and then we can dive into our last 14 boxes. And again, unless we can get some at a bank, which I have seen some people online be able to get. I know Lone Axiom has put out some videos with Canadian pennies, and some people have also left us comments on our videos and also private message me saying that they've been able to get some pennies. So that's great, but unless we're able to get some as well, those 14 boxes will be the last Canadian pennies that we'll be able to coin roll hunt. But again, let's get into this results for this box here. And instead of starting with the copper results, let's jump right into the more rare coins. As you can see, we did really good on these ones here, especially with the King George VI Canadian pennies. I believe there were 15 in total. Unfortunately, nothing before 1940 and the 1930s. But as you can see, we have two 1940s, and both of those are in really good condition. We have a 1941, a 1943, a second 1943, a 1945, a 1946, another one from 1946, and that one's in really great condition. We have one from 1947, another from 1947, a 1948, a 49, one from 1950, 1951, and 1952. So again, we pretty much ran the gambit all the way from 1940 to 1952, and 15 King George VI pennies in total. So that was a really good find on those ones there, especially with the cancellation of the Canadian pennies. We also had an American wheat cent. That one was from 1941. We had two 1982 American pennies. Then we had five foreign coins, and as I'll see again, show you in a second here, we had a rather unusual one as well. And I'm not sure exactly the denomination, whether this is a 5-cent piece, but this is an old French coin from 1971. I believe this was a Australian 1-cent piece. And to be honest, I'm not exactly sure where this coin is from. We do have a couple other ones though, so if you've seen a coin like this and know where it's from, just go ahead and leave us a comment down below. That'd be greatly appreciated. And again, we've gotten quite a bit of these. This is a 2-cent euro. And as I mentioned, we had this, I believe it's a blank. I don't think we've had one quite like this, but I'll just flip it around, and there's nothing on the back side of this either. So I'm not exactly sure what that is, but I just thought that I would keep it off to the side just in case it was a blank or some sort of error coin. And we were really fortunate enough to get another King George V penny here as well. This one is from 1933, and luckily it's in really good condition. So I made another video, I believe it was back in February, where we found a King George V, I believe from 1931, and in back-to-back boxes, because we did this one after, we ended up with another King George V. And I'll just turn it around just in case you haven't seen King George V and his crown there. So I believe that makes 6 in total, so that's great. Hopefully in those last 14 boxes we can come up with a couple more of these. They are going for quite a bit on eBay, but we're just going to hold on to them for now. And again, let's get into the copper results from this box here. We had 860 Canadian copper pennies in total, and that worked out to be 34.4%. And it was really interesting because we've been saying for pretty much the last 2 years that our typical average has been about 40% per box for copper pennies, but it seems that within, I would say, the last 6 months, at least since the end of 2012, we were really hanging right around the 35%. So I don't know if it fell since we started coin roll hunting, but it is a shame that they canceled the penny, because I was interested in kind of seeing the decline sort of naturally drop as we were able to coin roll hunt into the future. But let's start with these 1982 to 1996. There was 516 of those. Here we have the 1953 to 1979 Canadian pennies, and there was 232. So 232 of those. Here are the 1980 and 1981 Canadian pennies, and there was 83. And lastly, we keep the American pennies as well. These are all the pre-1982 American copper cents, and we were able to get 29 of those in total. So not too bad, 860 altogether. So as I mentioned earlier, that's it, we're all caught up now. So the remaining penny videos that we put on the channel will all be from the ones that we were able to hoard just before they canceled the Canadian penny back in February. So if you want to see the results from those, be on the lookout. It would also help maybe if you subscribed as well. But again, if you did subscribe, or if you left a comment, or even if you liked this video, that's always greatly appreciated. And let me know how you guys are doing on all your coin roll hunting finds. But that's it for now, guys. I'll see you next video. Bye for now.